Hello everyone. Thank you so much for all the recent interest in my Big Bone Fall Guys video. Here is your next one. That's right. This is a look at some of the most bizarre, peculiar, downright strange glitches, bugs, and just generally odd happenings that have occurred in this game since I started playing it. And here's one that you're looking at right now. I have no idea what caused this. This actually happened to me in 2 separate games of Bubble Trouble, but for some reason, players, including me, did not move on the screen. But you could see bubbles going. So, I don't understand. Okay, this one is just more of an internet issue than an actual bug, because when you get disconnected, everyone stops moving. And you can't break anything, and you effectively just... So this one here, I don't know what caused this, but for some reason there are 60 players in this full mounted. This is still a final, believe it or not. I cannot remember, as this was a little while ago, whether this was round 1. I assume it was, but it put everyone into a final. It must have been round 1, surely. It can't bring players back from the beyond. Now... you may be thinking, does Paul actually win this one? You also might notice I didn't take the hammer there. If I had gone for the hammer, possibly a win. Probably not though. Okay, this next one is a bit of a strange one. I think a few people do know about this one, but if you use this costume, top half, and I believe nothing as a bottom half, I'm wearing little green feet. But if you like are showing off the bottom half of the skin, it's invisible. Why is it invisible? What causes this? This is the skin that you got from Season 2 at the end of the Season Pass. It'll probably be back for showbucks or something. So I'm not sure if that's actually been fixed. I've not used the skin for a bit, but I'll have to look. Okay, this next clip here is some internet happenings. So not so much a bug or a glitch, but just showing how weird the game can actually get when it's not running correctly. The timings of certain things seem to be client-sided in some of the levels, but most of them are server-side. So watch this crown. It's just all over the place. So even though I got to it first, I could not time it. There was no win for me. I think I was using my phone for the internet at this point, so yeah. So on this level you can actually just stand still on these little trapeze things. You can emote, you can do whatever you want, and it still counts as standing in the light, so you can totally qualify in this level. It's kind of hard to jump on it like that, but worth a try. Alright, this next clip shows what happens if 2 people fall into the slime at exactly the same time. On any final level where you can get killed, if you both die at the same time, no one wins. It's not a draw. You actually just both lose. The thing counts down to 0. No one actually gets a crown. So that's fun. It still goes through all the motions, but no one receives a crown. Here's a fun little one on Team Tail Tag. If you time a jump very well, you can actually just stand on these pillars. Only really useful if you already have a tail, and it's very difficult to be grabbed. This is a much more recent one. If you take a close look at some of the hexagons in this level, you'll notice that some of them are just white, and they're not disappearing. And you can just walk on them, meaning that you cannot die. This is a quite common glitch this current season actually, since going free to play. This has happened to quite a few people. I'm not sure what causes it. Hey, Mediatonic, if you know how I can make this happen every time, let me know. But we did actually win because of this. And when you win, the game goes even more strange. You get your winning screen, your victory screen still, but then everything's kind of translucent and not really there. And you actually have to close the game forcefully. You still get the rewards though. I have no idea what was happening to this poor bean. I'm just beyond comprehension. What causes that? Poor guy. Hilarious though. And this was one that happened to me. You can actually fall right down between the pipe and the level on the pipe dream here. And you cannot get out, you cannot get respawned, you don't go back to a checkpoint, you're just completely stuck. Okay, here's another internet one. I grabbed a guy, and then the game decided to punish me. He dies, and then I'm kind of stuck in purgatory. Bean purgatory. Everyone's kind of moving still, but I'm not connected to the server, and then I just fall into nothing, the great abyss. Here's just a bunch of long beans, just chilling out, having a whale of a time. Aren't they wonderful? There's not enough though. Ah, that's more like it. A final absolutely full of long guys. And they dunked the guy who wasn't one of them into the slime. This is exactly what you want to see when you go into a final. Nightmare fuel, am I right? Now this is a glitch which I've never experienced before or since, but I've seen other people suffer the same thing, and every bean just goes back to like a Season 1 variation. No skins show up, and as well as that, all the colours and textures are actually all Season 1 things. I did actually play this game as like a half long guy, half pigeon, but for some reason it just didn't show that on anyone's skin. And I think everyone sees the same thing, but when you win, you still get the victory screen showing you as a nude bean. But after it actually gets through all of this, you keep your same name. Even the name tags say rookie, which is very peculiar. It's like there's no kind of visual stuff functioning. But when you go to the next screen, it actually just shows your skin completely normal. And the win does count, you get all the stuff. Just a weird graphical glitch, I suppose. Here's another pole you can stand on. I think they've fixed this now. I hope so. Again, it's not really worth doing unless you have a tail. And you can still push people off of it. It's just hard. Here's me behind the finish line. Somehow this is still a problem. You can cross a finish line and it doesn't count. Sometimes it does work if you go backwards and forwards a few times, but I was too busy trying to start a recording instead of actually qualifying. Unfortunate for the Astro T-Rex. I think I got flipped into the ground. This is in Sweet Thieves. I jumped on a flipper and it launched me right between the crease of a level, and I was just stuck there. But that gave me a win, so I guess the team didn't need me wherever they were going. Good luck to them, I suppose. They must have been very superior in terms of skill to not need a teammate who was stuck in the ground. Now this is one of my personal favourite ones, because I've only seen this one time, and it's just so bizarre. Look at the screen when I grab the crown and win. That's right, eliminated, and it shows my name is qualifying like 5 times. But despite being eliminated, it also shows me as being the winner, and the crown does count. Very strange glitch. Here's one of my favourite ones. With the pre-order skin, the Gordon Freeman, it disappears now if you're a certain distance away, only the top half. And if you're wearing some green on your skin, as you can see, you basically vanish into the qualified screen. But if you win, what do you think happens? Me and this bullet got a nice little timeout. Unfortunately, the other guy died just before, which has happened a few times to me. Truly sad. But no, Gordon Freeman is actually fully visible on the winner screen. I guess if the camera was a bit further back, maybe some of the victory dances? I'll have to try that actually. But that's all the glitches and bugs I have currently recorded at the moment. Hope you enjoyed them and found them weird. And the video isn't 10 minutes yet, so to squeeze out the ad revenue, here's a fun little Lily Leapers win that I got just yesterday. And as you can see at the beginning of this round, I actually got grabbed by someone, so I thought I would win out of pure spite. Yeah, I guess they were too annoyed with me moderately flexing the Golden Chicken and Dark Knight combo, but it was still a win, so that's all I wanted. Anyway, thank you for the massive support on the recent Fall Guys Bone video. I had a ton of fun making that one, so I thought I'd just put this together with clips I already have, and then I'll get to work on hopefully making some more fun little Fall Guys videos for you all, because it's such a fantastic game, and I play it quite a bit, so I should be able to get some interesting ideas out there for you to watch. Until then, subscribe if you like this one, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.